Hey guys, Tegan here, obviously. Made a quick video. Nothing new about what my last videos were about. This is a video. Alright, this is my It Gets Better video. It's gonna be probably really quick. I'll try to be quick. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. There's a lot of people in this world who tell you that you're not good enough, that you are ugly, that you're fat, that you're too skinny, that you look like a girl, that you, I don't know, you throw the baseball funny, like you sit funny, that you talk funny, say cheese like Chez, which I have people do, and it's really funny. That's because of their accent. They can't help it. You know, they make fun of you because you're from Canada, which is kind of funny. Anyways, make fun of you because you're Muslim, make fun of you because you're black, because you're white, because you're Mexican, because whatever. Because you look different, because you act different, because you perceive the world different. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. I'm going to tell you my story real quick. Part of my story, I guess. My name is Tegan. I'm 21. I'm an FN trans guy. And I used to cut for 6.5 years. 6.5 years. I'm 21 years old. I just turned 21, by the way. So that's almost half my life that I was cutting and like destroying my body. And in this video, I'm gonna show you what I did. Not like cutting, but like the scars that are left. Because yeah, people like Ellen DeGeneres can tell you it's gonna get better. Or like Justin Bieber or something, or like Kim Kardashian. But the thing is, people like Kim Kardashian, they're rich. She didn't go to rehab. She didn't lose her family because of who she is. Maybe Ellen did, so she was a little better, but she's still a celebrity. She's still like in the spotlight. You know, people love her because she's a celebrity. No other reason, just because she's a celebrity. Because she is really awesome. I love Ellen. Okay, so I started cutting when I was 8. No, I did not. That's not what I meant to say. I started cutting when I was in 8th grade, not when I was 8. I was like 13 in 8th grade. Whoops. So I started cutting in 8th grade because, you know, I didn't really have a good reason. I just didn't like myself. I wasn't the popular kid. I was kind of an outcast. I was friends with all the goth kids. But I wasn't goth. I was kind of all the goth kids. I didn't like myself. I liked girls, but I couldn't figure out why. It wasn't normal. It's not average. I know girls who liked girls. I mean, fuck, I was like 13. And a lot of girls did it for attention. Not a lot of girls who did it because they generally had feelings for other girls. I did. I was that girl. So I started cutting as a means to get rid of that stress, I guess. So I started cutting, right? And then, like, it came out to my parents, and it was horrible. It was like, God forbid. I mean, they were pretty understanding, but my family was not. I come from a very southern family, so it was very hard, my family, to their precious little grandchild with a lesbian. Oh dear Lord, God forbid that. I like someone of the same gender as me. So, I liked girls. I like girls. Not liked, because I still do. I was told my grandma found out would kill her. That guilt kind of like took its toll on me. I had a lot more people telling me that I was gross, that I was wrong, that I was a sinner, that God hated me, God hates fags, you know, all that good stuff that we love to hear from those haters. And that there was a lot more important people in my life telling me those negative things than there was people, important people in my life telling me positive things about who I was. Sure, I had counselors and I had friends at school telling me that, yeah, you're okay the way you are. It's okay to be like girls. It's okay to be whatever. But their opinion really didn't matter to me. You know, it was my aunt and my uncles and like my grandmas and my granddad and my cousins, my parents and my brother and my closest friends. Those were people who I leaned on to feel good about myself. I didn't know that I could feel good about myself for the hell of feeling good about myself, because I didn't know that I could make my own self happy. And I was young enough how to do that. So, and I was cutting and stuff. And I was on the verge of like killing myself. And a good mentor of mine, Lori Kentel, she introduced me to Oasis. Saved my life. Hands down, this probably one of the greatest things anyone's ever done for me. Because I was at a loss. I was one of those hopeless gay teenagers who, you know, stopped caring about myself. And then, you know, I stopped cutting, whatever, senior year, I stopped cutting. And then I went to college, and a few years passed by, and I moved to Tulsa. And I discovered that, oh, I'm really awesome, because everyone else told me I was really awesome. And then I moved back here, because I was fucked up. I was fucking up in Tulsa, so I moved back here. Someone I trusted with every bone I have in my body took advantage of me when I was shrinking. I was raped about a year and a half ago. And it was something that literally took every ounce of positivity from my self-being away. I couldn't function. I was just kind of like this, like, I don't know, just like an empty shell walking around. I wasn't me. I was just kind of like blah, blah, blah. I wasn't like same happy, gaily person that I am today, or that I was before. And it took a toll on a lot of my relationships, my friendships, my family, friends, everybody. So because of that tragedy, I started cutting again. I was 20 years old. Nope, just kidding, I was 19. So I moved right before my birthday. It happened right before my birthday, 2 weeks before I turned 20. So that happened, and stopped taking care of myself. And then, you know, I met some people who were important to me, but didn't make me really like myself. I still hated myself regardless of what they said to me. And then, you know, months passed by. You know, time, you know, flew by. You know, it's July. And then it was, you know, it was July and I moved back here. And then in August, I met a really awesome girl who made me realize that I was worth something. I didn't still quite love myself all the way, but I still realized that I was capable of someone loving me, regardless of how fucked up I was. And she'll never know how thankful I am. Because we don't talk anymore. We kind of lost touch. It happens when you know, breakups and such. And then, like, end of November comes by, and I meet this other girl. And I had all the intentions of dating her. Both of us had intentions of dating each other. But as it turns out, we both agreed that it was not gonna work. Because we just had this, like, really awesome bond. Like, we were total bros. Like, we're total bros. We have serious bromance. People get jealous. It's just a fact of life. It's happened, sadly. But I met her, and it was, like, really weird because I'd never met this person before. She hadn't been around a long time, didn't know anything. We didn't have any history. We just kind of met. And I think because of our personalities, I don't know, I guess. The things she said to me, like, hey, you're really great. Or, you know, simple things like that. Saying, hey, you look really good today. Or, I don't know. I don't remember the exact moment when I started to love myself, but it was around time right after I met this person. She's my princess. We're not dating, which is my total bro. But her name is Ace. Sometimes it takes just that one person who's going to make you realize that you're worth it. And it took me a while to find my one person. And yes, I have tons of people who love me. Tons and tons and tons. For some reason, though, it really didn't much. I don't know, I just couldn't. People can love you, but you have to love yourself too. I didn't. And she somehow, that one person, the one thing said to me one night, and I don't know. It was a big moment for me. Big fucking moment. So I cut for 6.5 years, and it gets better. After, if you have an eating disorder, or you cut like I did, or you exercise too much, which is also a serious thing I read somewhere in like middle school. I was like fuzzing my fucking Sharpie. Yes, people are gonna put you down for your whole life. That's just bound to happen. But you can choose to ignore it, and you can also choose to put positivity into your life. Like, surround yourself with people who fucking love you. And that's what I did. It's really hard to get where it was really hard to get to where I am right now. Yes, I identify as a recovering addict because cutting was my addiction. Slicing my skin open, feeling that blade across my skin, because it was the only thing I could really feel, because I was numb to everything else that had me since, like, whatever. It was, I'm not condoning it whatsoever. If anyone's watching this, I'm just saying that it's a really hard thing to get over. And I did it, I went to therapy, got put on meds, and I'm off them, and I'm all good. I'm not going to therapy for the same reason. But yeah, it gets better. And if you need a hug, ask for one. If you want to talk about something, I'm here for you. I don't care if I don't know you. If you want to talk about something, my ears are wide open. Wide open. Like, I want to hear your stories. I want to hear, your struggles. Because our struggles make us who we are in the end, and make us the strong people that we've become. I'm not done with my struggles, but I'm on my way. I'm proud of who I am. I'll show you exactly what scars in my body. There's you can't really see them, I don't think. It's all my arms, all my legs, and there's a few on my sides. You're worth it, and it gets better. Just believe. I know it's hard, but believe in yourself. And if you know someone who's struggling to believe in themselves, just give them a little nudge. Do little dorky, cute things for them. Regardless if they're a boy, girl, boyfriend, girlfriend, not boyfriend, not your girlfriend, or just some friend. I did that for my friends. I don't know if it works, but I do it. Because people deserve to be loved. People are made to be loved, not to be used. And if you're going to use people, then that really sucks. But if you're going to love people, that's really awesome. And for watching this, I love you. And you're awesome. And you're full of awesomeness. It's like oozing from your ears. I don't care what anybody says. And if you want to talk about something, hit me up. YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Or if you know me personally, use my cell phone number, you can always call me. No, actually text me because I'm running out of minutes on my phone. So, my point is, it gets better. And to all of you who've been supportive of me and been there for me, the last couple years, and you stuck around through my bullshit, thank you. Thank you is not really enough, but I can't really do much otherwise. So, know the people out there love you, and that you're worth it, and that the haters, they're stupid. They don't know what they're missing out on. Remember, it gets better.